Hi. This is going to be a little bit of a serious video. I recorded my one from earlier about finding your power in your connection when your twin returns and is at a distance. What is happening right now that is definitely a theme for all of us, true light workers, is that the evil is working overtime to separate you from source, to separate you from love. Working really hard to keep twin flames from coming into union and amplifying love. To keep each one of us stepping into our power and into our mission here to assist with the ascension of humanity. Because that's what evil does. It dims your light. It seeks to not just dim it, but to snuff it out. And something I know I have got to be even more prepared for is the attack of this evil, which is exactly what I have right here. Pretty confident I know who sent it. Pretty confident. I don't create enemies, but at the same time, again, I am the light and the dark does not want the light to shine. And so what it does is it works through people. It works through just as the light is coming through us as light workers, it is also coming through those who think they're light workers, but in actuality are actually perpetuating and serving the dark, seeking to snuff out the light of those of us who are in mission and who are empowering humanity and leading by example. And this means that we don't put up with bullshit. If you are someone that comes along into my tribe and my group and you start harassing people in the group, those are grounds for you to get kicked out because you are then bringing down the collective. I'm not here for you. And you think you got me. Thank you. Thank you so much for this letter. And I'm about to read it to you all. And we're going to go over this in how, again, you get to recognize that when someone sends you something with such vile filth and such evil intentions, that you can actually see through the facade and recognize that that's what this is. I even had an intuitive hit earlier today, literally the word psychic attacks, that I was going to be explaining to my twin flame what that concept is, what it's about, and how in turn that energy comes at us and it amplifies our own inner demons, our own inner darkness, because it wants to fuel that so that it overcomes us and snuffs out our light. But you see, I've been on this journey long enough to know better. Did it sting? Oh yeah. Did I start to do something that might have led to something a little crazy? Yeah. Like snuff out my light. But I needed that trigger. I needed this opportunity to grow stronger. And I thank you. I thank you so much for showing me that I am doing all the right things. Because if I am triggering in you to such a point that you would write something so vile and so hateful and so evil, that just shows me that I am doing all the right things in this world. That I am saying things that is rubbing that darkness wrong, in the sense that you have to spew venom. And when I say you, I am definitely speaking to the individual who sent me this filth. So cowardly is this individual that they did not even put a return address on the envelope. They even spelled my name wrong. Funny. Funny. You're funny. So of course, after processing through, now old Rochelle would have stayed in that place. Old Rochelle, she would have let the darkness win. And I'm not going to deny that in my true tribe, I definitely reached out and showed them this, and they're all like, what the f is that? Who sent that to you? And one of my beloved soul sisters who does this energy work and such, she said, wow, I really feel bad for that person. I really feel for them because wow, are they hurting. The fact that they would take the time out of their day to send you something so vile and so hateful, they're really hurting because they're not doing the work on themselves. But see, I am. And that is why we're about to have a little fun with this letter. Be like, really? Really? No. No. You see, that's the thing about light workers. True light workers is we're not just all rainbows and motherfucking butterflies. No, we're not. And if you ever decide you want to come back into my world, no. You just completely eliminated any chance of ever coming back. Because here is something that you, as my audience, dear goddess, that you must recognize in your realm. That it is a privilege, not a right for somebody, anybody, to be a part of your life. To be allowed into your realm of experience here. That is what boundaries are all about. And synchronistically enough, that is indeed one of the cards for Thankful to Thrive Thursday's reading this week, is boundaries. Because even I can see the mirror in myself of that darkness inside that has been wanting to bring me down, to stop me from continuing to rise into my power and step into mission and fulfill the mission that I've come here to achieve, to fulfill this purpose for being here. And to think, only for a moment did I consider allowing that darkness to win. And that is why I had to come immediately and make this video for all of you to see. I thought about doing a live on Facebook, and maybe I will in a moment, but I'm certainly going to share this video because it's the original. It's the original. So let's read this letter, and let's look at how projection, how when you are doing that work on yourself, and when someone comes along and literally vomits venom all over you, it's learning to recognize that that is their shit, not yours. That this is the way that they view themselves, not you. Okay? That this is them projecting their wounds onto you because they refuse to go within and do the work on themselves. So the letter states, you call yourself a goddess. You are not a goddess. You are a loser. I have followed you for quite some time on Facebook and Instagram. You have no clients because no one wants what you have to offer. You are full of yourself and it's either your way or no way. You can tell that by your hateful posts. You get women when they are so down and out, you act like you care. I have done group chats with people that you have worked with. They all say when you're done with them, you throw them away like a nasty piece of trash. Ooh, clearly that's how she sees herself, as a nasty piece of trash. We are watching, and when people act like they're interested in becoming your client, we step in and save them. Okay, so you keep them in their state of disempowerment because of your own delusions. Noted. Got it. So if you're wondering why your clientele is not growing, that is why. So don't waste your time with your business. Move on. You can't help anyone. You can't help yourself. You have a boy in another country because you can't get one here. So good luck. And that's all it is. This is the letter. Number one, so chicken shit that she couldn't even put her signature to it. Couldn't even own the vile shit that she's spewing into this experience. In no way taking responsibility. Now, I certainly own mine. When I have moments, especially this year in particular, because this Great Awakening has really had its moments getting under my skin as someone who knows what it is to be disempowered and to be watching people willingly giving away their power right now. It just, for me, it's mind-blowing. But again, I know the experience. I know it. So this person, a loser, that's how they view themselves. That's how she views herself, is a loser. Now, there are only 2 individuals that I've ever evicted from my tribe. Ever. And that's because they were both being a problem in the group. One in particular, who I'm really feeling that this is from, she was harassing other goddesses in my tribe to buy her services. And I had them reaching out to me to tell me so. And even with notice, she continued. So, bye. You gotta go, because again, it is my responsibility to protect the integrity of my tribe. And I have no clients. Not true. Not true. I have clients. Okay. Move on with that, because no one wants what I have to offer. Clearly, and again, I say, I'm pretty confident who this individual is, and she is actually, again, projecting onto me the current state of her business. Her business. Because she doesn't believe in what she offers. Now, have I been in a challenging space of what I offer? Yeah, simply because it's going, oh, but I want to do that, but I want to do that. And mine is really, truly the whole, I want to do it all. So, oh my God, which do I do? Because we got to be very mindful of spreading our energy out. Ow, funny bone, not funny. Spreading our energy out so thin that we're not really, truly behind our offers. And I own that. You will find with me that I own my shit. I take responsibility, because in taking responsibility for ourselves, we empower ourselves with the ability to then respond in whatever way that truly serves us. This, not serving her at all. And she is looking for someone, anyone to blame for why her life isn't the way she'd like it to be, because she refuses to take responsibility for herself and her own actions and to be in her light, and instead is choosing to be in the dark. That's her choice. It was also my choice to react the way I did when I first got it, because again, it wasn't pretty. But that's why I reached out to people who I knew would be like, wait a minute, sister, no. This is projected to really empower me and support me in getting my mindset where it needed to be, to really, again, recognize that this has nothing to do with me. You see, when someone points their finger at you, wherever the finger is pointing, that's where your power is going. And when someone wants to point their finger at you, that is them giving their power over to you because they're too chicken shit to take it and own their own shit. Take responsibility for why their life is the way it is. And instead want to go after someone because they weren't willing to do what was needed to create different results. So you have got to acknowledge that you are going to receive whatever consequences, whatever outcome of the actions that you take. You have to be the one to recognize that, oh, I did that. Oh, I created this. I'm the one that created this experience. And for me, I needed this. I needed this because in so many ways does it tell me, man, am I spot on? I'm hitting shit right on the nose. To know that I'm rubbing you wrong, that is me doing my job here. That is me shining the light on your shadows. That is me helping you to see where you've got wounds to heal, dear goddess. Wounds to heal. And that said, again, I lead by example. It is a privilege, not a right, to be a part of my life and to be a part of my tribe. And for those who are seeking a safe container, a secure environment where you can be free to be you and not be harassed by others in the group, that's my responsibility. And I take that responsibility and all the shit that comes with it. So, you think you win? Wrong. Light, love, and good always win. And I know for certain that I am making a difference in this world. I know for certain that there are lives that are better because I am here. And if you don't want to take responsibility for the results that you're creating in your life, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Nobody at all. And that's the thing, is you can either choose to blame yourself or you can take responsibility and change shit. But it's up to you. And as for my hateful posts, wow. Apparently I've triggered someone who is not willing to see where her power is and take that shit back. And like I said, take responsibility for her role in this experience here. I can't do it for you, sister. You got to. And if you think that this was really going to keep me down when you are looking at a woman who has been assaulted, raped, gang raped, arrested, brainwashed myself, narcissistic abuse, gaslighted, really? You think that at this point in the game that I'm not very well aware of what this shit is? It's projection. It is projection. It is you deciding that you don't want to take responsibility for your role in your experience. And so instead, you look for someone to blame. Which means you will continue to suffer. And that is how it works. And when I say you, again, those of you watching this who did not send this letter and who are just probably appalled right now going, wait a minute, yeah. I share this with you so that you can recognize, because I know, because I've had clients even recently, especially this year, that darkness, that evil, not the darkness, so to speak, but the evil that has permeated this world, why so many of us true to the core light workers are here to cast out this evil, to be the change, and to say, this is all you, boo. This is all you. It really has nothing to do with me other than, ooh, am I putting that finger in the wound that you refuse to look at and heal? It's so fascinating that this person actually would say that I've done group chats with people you've worked with. And they all say and I'm like, all who? All who? Give me some names. Where's your proof other than you just, again, spewing venom at me? So I'm sharing this with you so that, again, you, dear goddess, who's watching this, who is, again, not the creator of this filth here that was sent me, but so that because as you shine your light brighter, you bet your ass that darkness, that evil is going to attack. Because the evil does not want the light to reveal its true intentions. The evil does not want the light to shine on that which it is hiding in the shadows. What's really comical to me is down here. You have a boy in another country because you can't get one here. Listen, I'm cracking up at that because let me tell you, right now I'm sitting here going, okay, RV, you need to like step up your game in terms of like what's going on between us, because I got this, all these guys over here that want to get with me. That want to take me out to dinner, that want to, road trip the country and everything else. So that's a lie. Again, just a reflection of where she is and what she is going through in her experience. So as I've said, I'm not going to deny, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, oh, it didn't affect me at all and I'm straight to this. No, it took a minute. It took a minute, maybe about an hour for me to process through it all and to practice that pivot and get to this other side to where I'm like, oh, it's time to put this out. And there will be posts on all of my accounts out there to put this, as a soul sister said, not really on blast, she said, but to bring awareness to the psychic attacks that are ramped up right now, because as the light gets brighter, so the evil, so the darkness, the true darkness, work harder to snuff that light out. And that's all this is. That's all this is that evil working through someone who is in a very dark, very, very dark place, refusing to do that work and shift into the light, instead being a pawn of the darkness, of the evil. Like I said, old Rochelle showed up for a brief moment. Because I'm not going to deny, since I was 11 years old, I have been healing the thoughts of and intentions of taking my exit from this world, as I say. Well, as we ascend into this 5D new earth energy, we can't take that with us. That is darkness. This where this person is, not on her way to 5D, that's for sure. She is very much stuck in that third dimension experience. Giving away her power to the evil, to the blame, to the shame, to the vengeance. Not this bitch. And that's all I gotta say. It didn't work how you wanted it to. And I'm here to tell all of you right now that you're watching this and you've experienced something similar, to recognize where your power lies, that this individual, it's not personal to you. It's personal to them. The 4 agreements. Read the book. I mean, I'm still working on it myself, but I'm very familiar with the 4 agreements. And one of the biggies, the big ones, don't take it personally. Because it's not personal. This person has no idea what's really going on in my life. She's just, again, projecting her own pain, her own unhealed wounds onto me. Because she doesn't want to take responsibility. So when anybody else does this to you, acknowledge for yourself that this is, number 1, a challenge for you to be able to see this and say, ooh, ooh, I choose the meaning. I get to choose to be able to recognize that this really isn't about me. This isn't about me. This person is hurting because she's refusing to heal. She's keeping herself from that. It also has shown me what other aspects and how much growth that I have achieved in my own empowerment, my own self-love empowerment journey at this point. Because like I said, as I expand, as I get more and more out there in the spotlight, because this is a fear. Just like a soul brother said to me, he's like, oh, wow, that person knew all your buttons to push. She did. She did. But all the buttons that needed pushing so I could see what I need to still heal in myself, as well as recognize the opportunity for growth in the space of saying, well, Rochelle, the brighter you shine your light, the more that darkness is going to attack. There's just going to be haters. That's just how it's going to be. There are going to be those who just do not want to do that work and therefore refuse to take responsibility for themselves, and so instead look for anybody upon which they can project their own pain, because they don't want to take responsibility for it. That said, right now, I am so grateful. I am so, oh my God, I am so abundantly grateful that I am where I am in my self-love empowerment journey, that I can see this and boom, turn around in an hour. In an hour! Old Rochelle? Oh, geez. It would have been quite a while longer than that, let me tell you. Let me tell you. But not today. Nope. Because you know why? I do the work on myself. I allow myself to see where my power is and where it is not. And I recognize that my power is not in giving it to this person who was so quickly to give her power to me by attempting to make me the bad guy in her life. And if she's really doing this with people who might work with me, then they're not the people to work with me. And you know, again, we choose the meaning we give to our experience here, dear Goddess. We choose this. The story that we tell is the reality that we live. And I'm not going to deny, again, that this has been a fear of mine. A subconscious fear that, oh my God, when I get out there are going to be people that are going to attack me. There are going to be people that are going to bully me, because why? I was bullied growing up. I was bullied. Not just by the kids in school, but by my mother too. Bullied, teased, ridiculed. It's only the darkness attempting to snuff out the light. Well, guess what, sweetheart? This light shines a little bit brighter because of this. And I am that much stronger because of this. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to grow ever stronger still in my mission here. Because whatever you emit, that is what you get. And this person here is putting so much bad karma out there that I'm grateful. She is no longer in my group. She is no longer in my realm, because I don't want to be around when this comes to bite her in the ass. And that's the truth of it. I say again, whatever you emit is exactly what you get. She's also helped, and again, throughout this day, being blessed with the opportunity to, provide support and guidance to others in my realm of experience, and having people call me back and go, oh my God, thank you so much for that perspective shift. Thank you so much. Like, wow. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, wow. It's like, you're welcome. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I didn't go through what I've gone through to let some wounded little girl project her shit onto me. Sorry, sister. I'm sorry that you are choosing to be this person. But thank you. At the same time, thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity for me to share this with the world, for me to use this as an example of what it looks like when someone refuses to take responsibility for their own contribution in this experience, who refuses to do the work on themselves, what it looks like. Thank you for showing me more of my own inner wounding, my own also inner strength, my own inner growth of where I am. Because like I said, it hit. Oh God, it hit. But I shifted in an hour. How long do you stay in your shit? Obviously, this person has been immersed in hers for a while, that she would reach this point. Again, no return address, not even a signature. That's a coward. That is a coward. Someone who has no power. Certainly not over herself. So that said, are you experiencing shit like this in your life? Are you feeling like you have no power in your life? Are you feeling like a doormat, like people are walking all over you and you just can't seem to get out of that fucking loop where you just stay stuck, feeling helpless and hopeless, that everybody's against you? I'm here for you. You better believe that. I know what that feels like. And I know exactly how to find your power and take that fucking shit back. So let's do that, goddess. Let's do that. Reach out to me. You can actually book your own intuitive clarity coaching session at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. You can send me an email, empowermentexperiences@gmail.com. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. You know, I'm already here on YouTube. You're watching this video at Empowerment Experiences on all 3 platforms. I am also on Instagram on a second account, Healing Twin Flames, as well as on TikTok at Healing Twin Flames as well. And here's the thing of it. A twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. And I'm here to tell you all right now that, again, there has been hella psychic attacks going on. Things trying to keep twins from coming into union because it's in mine. Oh, jeez, has it been in mine. And then now with this, because my twin also has had to deal with those same thoughts, even attempted. My twin flame love attempted suicide in May this year. He did. So I know what that's like. I know the darkness that tries to attack, that is attacking right now. Here it is, literally in black and white. Are you going to let the darkness win, dear goddess? Or are you going to recognize that you are a light, a being of love, and reclaim your power? So that things like this just get to the point where they just like water off a duck's back, where you can instantly go, up, that's their problem, not mine. That's them projecting. It ain't my shit, that's their shit. Shit they don't want to deal with. It's time for you to be empowered, dear goddess. And I know exactly how to get you there. So, reach out. I'm here for you. That said, again, I am so truly grateful for you. I am so truly grateful for this incredible experience. I am so grateful for my own self-growth, my own self-love empowerment. And as such, that gives me the wisdom, the expertise, the understanding of knowing exactly what it is to journey from utterly disempowered to more and more empowered, so that you are living the life that you desire to live. One that feels good. One that who fucking cares if someone doesn't like how you live. They just jealous. They're just hating. Because again, they're not doing the work on themselves. So they got to find someone to blame because they refuse to take responsibility for their own self-love empowerment journey. I send her love, I do. I do. But she is never again allowed in my realm of experience. Nope. All right, dear goddess. Go create amazing. For real. Because the power is in your hands. It's always been inside you. Namaste.